Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an exciting tutorial for all you game developers out there. We'll be diving into the powerful combination of Houdini and Unreal Engine to create a dynamic army spawning system in your game levels. Imagine the epic battles and immersive scenarios you can achieve with an army at your fingertips. Let's jump right in. But before we dive into today's epic tutorial, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Our community is growing and we'd love to have you on board. Don't miss out on the excitement. Subscribe now, give this video a thumbs up, and let's jump into the video and unleash the power of Houdini and Unreal Engine together. Step 1. Setting Houdini and Unreal Engine integration. Before we start, make sure you have both Houdini and Unreal Engine installed. We'll be utilizing the Houdini Engine plugin for Unreal Engine to seamlessly connect the two. Walk through the installation process and set up a basic project in Unreal Engine with the Houdini Engine plugin enabled. We have a detailed lecture on how you can achieve this in the channel, so check it with the provided above link. Step 2. Creating the army in Houdini and export it to Unreal Engine. Let's head over to Houdini and start building our army. Using Houdini's procedural modeling capabilities, we can easily generate a spawner using the copy to point node on a grid. The cube is only there to give you visual feedback of the object spawned, and will be replaced with the soldier character once we are in Unreal Engine. Once our army is ready in Houdini, we'll export it to Unreal Engine using the Houdini Engine exported HDA file. Step 3. Setting up spawning logic in Unreal Engine. Now comes the exciting part. We'll dive into Unreal Engine and set up the spawning logic for our army. We will use the standard third-person character blueprint to make the army move in synchronicity with the player. We need to put extra nodes in the blueprint. First, we need to gather all the instances of the player in the level. So the class selected is BP third-person in the get all actors of class function. Then add the movement for each instance of the third-person character with the for each loop. And finally, copy the nodes to the second sequence of the movement responsible for moving left or right. With this, all the soldiers of the army will follow the player to all the direction he takes. Step 4. Tuning the spawner. Right now, we have the default skeletal mesh, so we'll head to Epic Marketplace to get the free Paragon character Murdoch and go to the BP third-person blueprint to replace it. Murdoch comes with many skeletal meshes, and this will help us have some variation for the spawned army. This is the army with the Murdoch character. Back to Houdini, we need to add these parameters to the digital asset: the size of the grid, and number of rows and columns. Then re-import the asset to Unreal Engine. The new parameter will appear in parameters of the scatter HDA in Unreal Engine. We'll make adjustments to the size and the number of columns and rows so we have the desired look of the army. To have some variation on the army, we made duplicates of the BP third-person blueprint, each one with a different skeleton mesh of the Murdoch character. Then add new instances in the HDA. Replace the default cube with the duplicates and make the necessary adjustment in the rotation. Step 5. Setting up the final scene. Now we need to set up a cool scene for the army. The scatter HDA we created can be used to spawn any actor, so we'll use it to spawn some buildings. And to go fast, we imported the kit bash kit Sci-Fi Industrial to the project. It contains some cool materials we'll use for the floor and buildings that brings out the sci-fi mood of the soldiers. Next, we'll do the adjustment to the lighting and general visual mood of the scene. Conclusion: epic army scene await. Congratulations! You've successfully learned how to spawn an army in your game level using the incredible combination of Houdini and Unreal Engine. With this knowledge, you can create epic battle scenes, immersive environments, and truly engaging gameplay experiences. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. Thanks for tuning in, and happy game development.